Hey Hennies, it's your girl Michelle and I'm back at it again with another video. So if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and comment. So today's video I'm going to talk about a topic that I saw on The Real. If you've watched that, I saw them wondering whether is it okay for you to see your ex and your best friend dating? How do you feel seeing them dating? So I'll just give my point of view to this. I don't know what you think, whether you think like it's okay for you. So to me, I'll give views according to me. If maybe one, I went through a breakup with my ex and it was a rough one and you were my best friend, I was there crying all the time, crying to you, telling you my problems, and maybe after a month I see you and my ex going through something. I feel like maybe every time I was crying to you, you are going back telling my ex about whatever I was telling you, and maybe he was also telling you his side of you. And what do I know? Maybe you are taking his side. Maybe you were never there for me to begin with. All you are with me just because you had an eye for him. Because there is a girl code. Trust me, I can never break that code. Where you find that your best friend's boyfriend, just stay away from him. I just can't imagine myself falling for my best friend's ex. Not at all. That's some weird thing. So if you feel like you're, I can't say I blame the girl or the guy, let's say that they are dating or whatever, but to some extent I can blame my best friend. It's not good. It's just weird to see you, to see me through a heartbreak, and I'm crying to you. Then later you go for someone else crying to you all about. Then what will happen when he breaks your heart? Will you come and cry to me as well? I don't know how people see life. Then, because I have two aspects about this point. The other thing is this: my ex is my ex. I may have passed through a lot of shit with them, but if we still broke up, because you know there are different types of exes. There is that ex you broke up with on good terms, where you feel like you all had to take different paths in life. You didn't break up because you had an argument over something, or he was doubting you over something, or whatever. Just it was a mutual understanding. Like no, it was an understanding between you two, where you feel like it can no longer work. So that kind of breakup is understandable. Maybe I just feel like I want the best for him. There is that unselfishness you need to have when your ex broke up with you, or you broke up with your ex under good terms, where he was good to you and he's still good to you. Trust me, there are exes you feel like it's okay to be friends with. You understand? You don't need to maybe have that weird ex situation where you feel like you can't even look into his eyes and you're like, you know, the exes you look at and you be like, where was I looking at? How come I dated this person? Like you wonder. So if we ended our relationship in good terms, and my friend has feelings for that person, and maybe she tells me about it, I literally, if I said do not date that guy, I'm then the bad person. Because if he was nice to me, I think he can be nice to my best friend. Because if it works that I moved on, then it's okay if they are dating. But to this ex, I feel like we ended up roughly and he was the one in wrong. Then I see with him. Babe, our friendship is just over, because I feel like you two just belong together. It's like seeing people, you're like, these people really literally belong together. They just a bunch of what, something I don't even want to say. So you just let them be. And today I actually have two topics. That's one like about seeing my ex with my best friend, but literally Those are my points of view. One is, I just blame my best friend because literally you are my taking my friendship for granted. Then the other view is, if he treated me like a queen and we ended our relationship on good terms, and I am done, maybe who came up with the idea of quitting the relationship, and I moved on, maybe I have someone else I'm seeing, and then my best friend and my ex are falling for each other, I don't have a right to say no to them. You understand? Those are my 2 points of view. I don't know what you think according to you, so I just don't know. Then the other thing they were arguing about on the reel is this: can a girl and a boy be best friends? What do you think? Literally, as they said, 70%, I think 77, is it 75% of people are like yeah, and then 25% of other people are like no. Literally, I support to some extent. Yes, girls and boys can be best friends. Why? I've had best friends who are boys without anything attached, and I treat them as brothers. So if you see me playing around with them like the way I play with my brother, trust me, we are friends. And if I be like this person, if I put you in a friend zone, trust me, you can never leave that. You're just a friend. So sometimes it's really hard when you have that hot friend, that friend who is always perfect. There is having a hot friend who is nonsense. Like, you look at him and like, why did even God give you that cuteness? Why? Because you're just dumb as so literally it depends on the kind of friend you have. Some are hot, smart, like everything about them is perfect. You look at your best friend and you're like, this is the kind of man I would want to have in my life. But literally, he's your friend. So to a smaller extent, one person will eventually have feelings for the other, maybe, and the other person is not willing to. So if you have a friend and you want to test whether they can be your real friends, not with anything attached, let's leave that alone. Let's leave it alone. It was going to be as real, but let's just leave it alone. Let's go ahead with what I was talking about. So if you like, there is a situation where you find like you're with a boy, he's your friend, and then he starts telling you like, you know what, I just love you, I just love. No, I'm actually that open. These days I feel like when you tell me about love, it's nothing new. So if you're my friend, I just tell you no, no, please, no, no. Just be free to say no. He won't beat you up. Like, trust me, it's just being free with someone and telling them you're just my friend. Period. And the other thing is this: to some extent, you can have that friend you feel like, even if they leave you in a room together, trust me, nothing can happen. Nothing. Because you feel like, this friend of mine is so dumb, like literally. And those friends are there, you know what I'm talking about. You're just with them because they're your friends, you feel like they're your brothers, but to some extent you feel like, who even dates him, you know. Then the other thing is, we women, we have to create, not actually only women, if you are a man or a woman and you have a best friend who is of a different gender, when he calls maybe at night and you know he has a girlfriend, so try so hard to create that distance between you and him. Maybe, hey, hello, how are you? How is your girlfriend doing? Maybe, how's your wife doing? Send greetings to your friend, to your wife or girlfriend or whatever. So that will create maybe a distance. So make sure to cut your conversations short when it comes to your best friend when he calls during late hours, unless he or she has a problem that you need to attend to. And make your friendship clear to your partner so that they should not misunderstand. Because literally, I've also had that bad thing, like friendship, my like misunderstanding of my husband and my best friend. So I know what I'm talking about. Always make it clear to your partner about that friendship you have with that person. Like, let him get involved within that friendship, because that's the purpose of having a partner. A partner should always that understand your friendships, to always get involved, to know, like, and your friends should know their limits, maybe to some extent. Yeah, because if you get a partner in life, they should know their limits. Your friendship does not stay the same as it was when you are single. Things really basically change. So I don't know what you think about these two topics. The first one was, how would you feel seeing your ex dating your best friend? The other topic is, can a girl and a woman, no, sorry, what? Can a man and a woman be best friends without anything attached, without any feelings attached? What do you think? So let's get into the comment section and talk about this video. If you have anything to say, please comment down below. Feel free, let's be interactive. Let's talk about this. If you feel like maybe you have a friend who is still, no, maybe you have a friend who is falling for your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend, talk about it. Let's interact and see what to say about it. I'm here for you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment. Love you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.